the Purpose Friends. We're gonna do this really cool kind of back to school fun pencil board today. So these are the colors that you're gonna need. You're gonna need white, yellow, red, brown, pink if you have pink. If you don't have pink, that's where the white and the red come into. You can make your shade of pink and black. You're gonna need your flat brush and your small round brush and a pencil. A regular pencil, not our board painted pencil. All right, to get started, we are going to paint the very tip of our board with black. This is the lead. So I'm gonna slide it down. It's kind of a different setup, so I'm gonna try to stay out of the camera. And just the tip of our board is gonna be black. So draw that straight line and then paint that in with your black paint. Now you will want to, you can see that, you'll want to paint that edge along where the black is. Only paint the black edge where your black pencil lead is. All right, once you have your black pencil tip painted, go ahead and rinse your brush really good. Get all that black off there. And wipe it. So it's nice and clean and, see that? It's nice and clean, no more black. So now you're gonna use the brown and the white and you're gonna mix it together to make this light brown color. This is the color of the pencil. I made mine really light. You could make yours a little bit darker if you wanted to. And just past these corners, about an inch down, I'm gonna flip this over. So about an inch up, you're gonna make these little arches and you're gonna do about, we're gonna do 3. So we're gonna come in 1, 2, and 3. Everything below these arches all the way to the black is gonna be that tan color. On this side. All right, now that we have this finished, we're gonna turn it around and we are going to do the pink eraser. I forgot to tell you, you will also need silver. If you don't have silver, it's okay. You can make a gray using black and white. But right now, we're gonna do our pink eraser. So, right at the bottom of this first little bump out, we're gonna do a slight arch connecting the two. We don't want it straight across, we kind of want it rounded. Just like so. Everything from that line to the edge of your board is gonna be pink. All right. Now that our pink eraser is finished, just wipe the brush. And we are going to do our little silver, that metal band that runs at the top of your pencil. If I can get the paint open. So I'm using silver. Again, if you do not have silver, it's okay. You can make gray just by putting black and white together. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna draw my curved, slightly curved line, just like I did for my eraser. Only this time it's gonna be at the top of the last two little notches. So from this side, slightly curved, all the way over to there. And everything in here, between that line that you just did and your pink eraser, is going to be either that silver paint if you have it, or gray if you've made gray. Once you're finished with the silver, go ahead and rinse it and wipe your brush. Fold the towel over it, pulling it out, keeping that edge nice. And we're gonna add a little dimension. So you're gonna come in with white on your eraser, and we're just gonna add a little bit of white at the top curve. We're gonna add a little bit of white down the left side and some at the bottom. These are not continuous lines. Let's put a little bit of eraser mark in the middle. Now, if your white is too much, you can always go back over it with your pink color, and it will get rid of the white. And you can start all over. And we're gonna do the same thing to our silver. We're gonna take a little bit and make it darker. So we're gonna take a little bit of our silver, or if you mixed gray, you want your gray shade darker. So I'm going to take a little bit of my silver and just a tiny bit of black, and I'm going to mix that in with my silver, and that's going to make it a shade darker. And again, if you made gray, you just want to add a little more black to your gray to make that a shade darker. And we're going to come in and we're going to add a little bit of that darker gray on these bump outs, these curved parts. We're going to take that darker gray and we're going to add it all the way across the top by the eraser. And then we're going to take that darker gray and add it all the way across the bottom where we're going to paint the pencil yellow. Alright, go ahead and rinse your brush again, and now we are going to paint the rest of this between this tan color and your silver or gray. We're going to paint the rest of it yellow. Alright, you're going to go ahead and rinse the yellow off of your paintbrush. And when the yellow dries, we will be ready to put giant white polka dots. Alright, now that my yellow is going to dry, I am going to use iScrapbook. So I'm going to use the inside of this circle to draw my polka dots. You can use anything. You can use a lid to a jar, you can use the bottom of a jar, anything round will work. You just have to determine how big and how small you want your polka dots. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna draw some polka dots. And down here I might do like some half. So once you have those drawn, you're just going to fill them in with white. are finished with the white, we are finished with the flat brush. So you can go ahead and put that in your water, and you have to wait until your polka dots are completely dry for the next step. When your white polka dots are completely dry, you are ready for the next step. For this next step, you have to determine how you want your pencil to hang. This makes a great back to school gift for your teachers, or if you are a teacher yourself and you are watching this, this makes a great door hanger. I'm actually gonna use this one for myself. So you have to decide, is your pencil going to hang this way on your door? Is your pencil gonna hang this way on your door? Is your pencil gonna hang this way on your door? How is your pencil gonna hang? Once you have determined that, go grab a pencil and you're gonna sketch out your name. So I'm gonna put my name, or maybe your child's teacher's name, on here. So with my pencil, I'm gonna sketch out my name. And you can write it in cursive. Maybe you wanna do your Miss in cursive, and then the bottom knot. It's completely up to you. I'm gonna kind of do mine. That's awful. And you can see how easy, if you mess up, it just erases. And then you can start all over. Let's see if I tilt this up a little bit. And if you have the name the way that you want it, you're going to take your little brush and you're going to use your black. You're going to use your black paint and you're just going to outline what you have already put on. we're going to go back in and add one final detail with our black. So we're just going to kind of come down the sides with a slight wavy line, skip a space, do another one on both sides. This is with black and skinny. We're going to do that down towards the pencil point. We're going to do a little highlight underneath our arches. And then we're going to go back in with the bottom of our paintbrush and add a dot kind of at the end of each wavy line. And you are completely finished.